Men who do this are highly attractive to women. What qualities truly make a man sexy and attractive? The answer may surprise you, and no, it's not being 6 feet, having raging abs, or being super rich, so bear with me. I've asked various women what they truly look for, and they've all said something that really surprised me, and it's not being athletic, tall, or rich. One trait that seems to have the potential to trump all the other qualities I just listed is your masculinity. Women often say, I fell for him because he makes me feel like a woman. So when you're able to embrace your healthy masculine identity, that's when a woman can truly feel like a woman around you.
Now that video's got millions of views. Millions of men have clicked on that thinking, oh, I'm finally going to learn the secret, the one thing that the women want. And it's to be masculine. And then, of course, that's just so general. It's like, well, what does masculine mean? Especially if the woman is not saying it means you're tall, good looking, rich, all of those things that we know generally matter. What does being masculine as a man mean for a woman? Well, unfortunately, guys, it's something that's very simple to describe, yet extraordinarily difficult to achieve. And that is, a woman's going to view you as masculine if you can make her feel desired. Now, how do you do that? This is where a lot of guys go wrong, right? This is why women will say, well, he was too nice. What that generally will boil down to is that if you are consistently adjusting your behavior, your mood, your likes, your dislikes, your boundaries, if you're consistently adjusting those things to suit her mood, and you're too nice, it's not going to work that way. I've got another video on this channel talking about keeping frame. The way that you make a woman feel desired is by standing your ground, sticking to your boundaries, and being yourself authentically as much as you possibly can. Now, if she doesn't like you, don't start changing things. But if she likes the version of you that is strong and masculine and holds true to your boundaries and holds true to the things that you want in life, if she likes that version, if that's the version that she falls for, don't go changing it when she brings up little things here and there that she would like you to change, because most likely those are just tests. She doesn't really want you to change those things. Maybe she wants you to tweak things just a little bit so that you're not being harsh about your boundaries, but you're being firm. You can make those types of changes. But when she's asking you or floating around with the idea of, well, maybe you could be less like this, or maybe you could be more like this, don't make those changes, because immediately you're going to, in her eyes, lose your masculinity. What she wants, what she's going to find desirous, and what's going to make her feel desirable is when you just basically plant your foot and say, this is who I am. This is how I am. This is how it's going to be. Now, it doesn't mean you have to be a jerk about it. If you think about it on your own and you think, well, maybe there are some changes here or there that I wouldn't mind making, that's on you, but do it for you. Don't do it for her. As soon as you start changing for a woman, in her eyes, you're no longer masculine because you're allowing her emotions to run the show. You can't do that. She wants somebody that's going to lead. She wants somebody that she knows that in her moments of being a little bit off center because she's having an emotional day, she needs to know that you, as the masculine man, is going to hold your frame and keep your boundaries and not start bouncing all over the place just because she is. So when you hear a woman say, well, I just want someone who's masculine, you just have to understand that the only way she's going to view you as masculine is if you can make her feel desired. How do you make her feel desired? It might feel or seem, appear, kind of really is, like a moving target. It genuinely can be a moving target, but it doesn't have to be. She's only going to move that target for so long if you keep throwing darts when she moves it. Eventually, if you stop throwing the darts and she just starts going all over the place, eventually she's going to slow down and not bounce around so much and find some sort of a centered middle ground that goes along with the boundaries that you set when you're leading the relationship. If she doesn't, she's not into you. If she finds you attractive enough, if you have enough of the qualities that she desires, and you stand firm in your masculinity, she will stop bebopping all over the place and trying to get you to change. But as soon as you start changing, she might keep you around if you've got a lot of money. I can tell you that much is true. She might keep you around, but she's already on the lookout for the next guy who's masculine because he made her feel desired.